Welcome to 30 Minutes of Dance. Today's class is a lyrical jazz class for balance and confidence. So clear your space, have water nearby. I'll be barefoot today. You're welcome to wear jazz shoes, ballet shoes, something comfortable, athletic shoe that helps you feel supported, but you can still turn. So as you prepare, let's place the feet a little wider than hips width. And what I find so freeing about jazz is how all the pieces fit together. Yes, jazz allows for isolation work, especially in the warm-up, where we focus on all the parts of the whole. And when you feel like all of these pieces that come together, you can move freely with a sense of trusting that you've got your feet underneath you, that your head is still attached, and that you can have a different rhythm, a different flow in other areas of the body, but everything's still working together. So, as we're treading here and starting to warm up from the ground up, see if you might articulate to move through the whole of the foot, ball to the heel, the point to the ball to the heel. And as that's happening, as you feel the weight shift, that humble beginning, the simple shift of weight, may move and echo through the whole of the body as you step to the right. Maybe roll the right shoulder, step to the left shoulder. So the impulse, the initiation of the movement has this echo through from the feet all the way up to the crown. As you tread left, roll the shoulder and look right and left. Yeah, easy. Rolling back and treading. So we use this time to feel grounded. Now, in opposition, the hip starts to come into play. Ball of the foot with a hip circle. And there's a push and a lean into the hip, letting it kind of move to the outer edge of the hip socket. And the shoulders still going with, but perhaps you look in the opposite direction. So as you shift left, look right. Shift right, look left. So we're looking over the opposite shoulder. Your head's on a swivel, yeah. So it's an easy turn, don't force anything. And backing up, looking over the opposite shoulder. All right, so the hips and the head are in opposite directions until you back up and then ground. Walk your feet in. Hopefully feeling a little more in your body. Give me a gentle wiggle as you plant your feet directly under your hips. Now you've got this little earthquake coming up through. And so we're like double time. So the lower body has a vibration, a rhythm. The upper body is still smooth, right? How you can multitask, or you can have a whole lot going on, but your facade is strong, right? All this like rumbling underneath and feeling a little shaky ground, but you still look cool. You're still able to shrug it off and center yourself. Right, and that's jazz. Okay, come back to center. Plie, parallel, second position, yeah. And then just plie, and let's lift the right heel and pulse. Now plie, and pulse lifting the left heel for 4. Back through the center. Right heel. The arms are just swinging, it's easy. Center. and left heel. Notice the kind of drop and down beat. And right heel. And center. Left heel lift. Good, so it has a swing to it, back to the middle. Now we're just gonna reach out and down, out and down. Straight legs and plie. And I'm gonna turn just so you can see. So I'm getting really tall and active with some jazz hands. And right up and down. So we're not squatting back, we're just plie, nice and parallel. Now perhaps reach up on the diagonal and swing down. If that's not for you, it's okay to work in your range. Always. That's really why you're here. You're doing this for you. Good. Swing, drop, swing. Now, try a little variation on the theme. You can stay with this. Or lift the right heel and drop. Left heel, drop. Right, left. Up and down. Now stay here if this feels better in your body, or we're gonna shift up and down. Well, you're going places now. All right, you're staying on the balls of the feet. Reach. And again, it could be right here. You're pulling it in and out if that feels better. Jazz hands, or you feel this swing. Maybe there's even an opportunity, to alternate. Oh, now we've got some feeling in it, Keep your head on your spine, but if you're feeling kind of extra jazzy, you can snap, freeze frame, staying connected at your center, but there is a swing and a lift, a pulsing up and out of the chest, the heart. Snap your fingers. Good. Last one, rest. Shake it off. Take the feet out a little wider. And from here, we'll toe tap, shoulder roll. Hopefully your arms are feeling longer now. Okay, so from the ground, up to the hips now. Pause in the middle, little plie. Nice and wide here, a little wider than your hips. And just pulsing, let the music move through you. Shoulders. Now we're gonna take our gaze, and it's gonna be different, right, for each of us. So I want you to look to your right. Take a moment there. Notice if anything feels sticky. Lower body's got the pulse, got the rhythm. You got the rhythm in you, And you're looking to the right. Now come back to the center. So nothing's forced. Now we're gonna look to the left. And really look, take in what you see in the space around you with gratitude. Like, I'm standing up, I'm breathing in, I feel the music. Come back to center. Receiving, maybe there's people in your space with you, right? Maybe you're dancing, it's a party. Your four-legged friend, look to your right. And then come back to center. 3, to the left. And then back to center. Now, let your hips kind of go side to side. You're keeping that vibe, right? The music, underneath. Swing in it some. And while you're finding this rhythm in the lower body, let's look to the left and center. To the right and center. Really take in what you see. Left, what's in the space? What colors? To the center. To the right. To the center. Again, to the left. Let your swing in the hips center. Go a little further to right. Back to the middle. Now when we go left, let your hips go way out. Center. And there's a little push with the arms in right. Back to center for 8. Look to your left. And center. Now maybe the arms, the shoulders, it's getting a little more sassy. To the right. Back to center. And the arms can go up a little higher. We've got 8 to the left. And back to the middle. Smiling, I hope, to the right. And back to the middle. Excellent. Come back to center, tap it out. Okay, so now we're looking side to side. We've got that awareness. Shoulders are more free. Feel that rotation in the chest versus the hips. Let's swing it for a moment. Swing and tap. Make sure the knees are tracking in the same line as your toes. Yeah, second and third toe. Now, we're gonna take this awareness and the footwork to grapevine. So walk left. Walk right. And left. So you're crossing behind, crossing in front, and tap. Right. Use your space. I was worried I was gonna hit the tree. So here, the gaze goes to the right. The arms are gonna cross over. Left and right. And left. To the right. Now, your arms, and if it feels better to cross behind or in front, up to you. Go with what your body instinctively does. Now, the arms could also just simply circle and tap. And tap. So skipping that extra step for the circle. Yeah? If you can go, you have more space. I support you going big if you have a little more space. Woo, or play with levels, up and down, deeper plie. So you feel that push and pull. And the push with the gaze, push and under. One more each side. Excellent, here we go. Back to the middle, rest. Tap it out. I'm just brushing my feet off a little here, okay. Good, step tap. Now the right shoulder, just the right shoulder is rolling. Right shoulder's got some attitude. I'm gonna have us turn onto your left diagonal. Just the right shoulder, still tapping. Now right elbow bends. Now this tap can be right underneath you. Yeah, it's all stylized where it can be low. Yeah, getting into the hips a little more, into the quads, the fronts of the legs, nice and strong. Now, you can stay with shoulder or the elbow. We're now full arm circle. Yeah, opening up the rib cage, keeping the body warm, and this little dance side to side. Now come back to the center, walk yourself out. Second position, let's turn it out for a plie here and reach out with the right arm. Pulse the heel, side bend. Circle out your wrist. Now the elbow is gonna pull in. Let's do that again, reach out. So pulsing through the heel, circle the wrist, elbow pulls in. One more. And circle, elbow in, reach out, plie, both arms up, and down, up. Good, with arms cross at the top, cross at the top, two more. Now we're gonna change it up, come to the second side, parallel, and you've got that undercurrent in the hips, right? Lower body's got a whole different story to tell here, side to side. If it feels good right underneath you, you're right here. Ooh, more subtle. Yes, wherever you wanna dig in, get into the hips, and now it's just your left shoulder. Left shoulder, some attitude. Keep breathing. Head's light on top of the spine. You feel this like, whoo, little sway. There's a wave to it. Now, fingertips to the shoulder. You can stay with just the shoulder or add the elbow. Again, it can go a little lower. Whoo! With some hips. Right underneath you, again, it could be shoulders, elbows, or full arm circle. Good sweep and drop swing. Good, last two. Bring it back to wide second. As you come into wide second, we're gonna pulse the left heel. Yeah, however it feels good to you. Inhale, left arm reaches. As you come into the side bend, circle out the wrist, and then elbow comes in. And then reach up. Side bend, elbow pulls in. Again, reach. All right, active, circle the arm, or the elbow there, and then pull it in. Reach out, and lower. Right, active with the glutes, with your backside as you stand tall, just really pull in, pull up. Good, cross the arms. Other side. Good, heel toe your feet together now. Good. Create a little more space. Feet are hips width. Take a little dance, a little wiggle. Woo. Big finish for the song. Okay, so you still got that current underneath. Now we're gonna bring it into the hips again and let that move into the rib cage, into the upper body and the arms. So the right leg is gonna cross over towards your left diagonal. Here we go, right, rock step, back, kick. Right, back, kick. And this is a little slower, could be a tap. All right, a little slower. Tap and little throw if you want with the arms. Tap. Now if you want, there's a hinge. Yeah, walk it back. Walking it forward, hinge and the arm sway. Good, bring yourself back to the center. Arm sway, hinge. And it's like you're pushing the arms and the leg up and out, side to side. A little, woo, scoop up and over. Good, now come to the opposite diagonal. Here we go. Now you're gonna cross the left leg over, cross, step back, kick, step, little fall, kick, could be a tap. All right, so we're just gonna feel for moving on this diagonal, crossing over, maybe throwing back, maybe push and pull, up and around, woo, up and over the top. And now we're just gonna walk and lift the knees, come back to center. It's a figure eight. Ah, beautiful. So I hope you're warm. We're gonna gather our energy, bring it on the left diagonal. Put together a little combination here that feels more lyrical. Might have a ballet or a parallel position, but it has this sort of sweeping energy, more like a, you know, all that jazz, chorus line, maybe even burlesque moment here, where we work through a tendu and plie, right side. Tendu, look over under the shoulder there, and plie. Reach back and plie, and then take a moment. There's a passe and seam. Let's try the other side. So left leg's gonna lead now. So first one's just to get a feel for, okay, I'm gonna point my leg and and I'm gonna come in through the center. All right, I'm gonna take it out to the side, jazzy, parallel, bring it in. Take it behind you, you're on this diagonal, and then bring it underneath. All right, so balance. Take it back to the side, and then take a moment where you can be on the ball. You could even come up to passe. And then there's some different energy going on. It's a flick of the wrist or a snap. Yeah, plie in the center. So we'll start with a tendu, left leg again. Tendu and plie. Reach it out and center your arms. What's fun? What feels good? Take it out and then, ooh, rise up. Test your balance. And then plie. Now between sides, we're gonna take a little hip circle. Left leads all the way around. So ooh, keep going. Maybe you even lasso the arms. Oh, we're back to the first side. Now we'll take it with feeling. Here we go. Right leg's gonna be your lead. We point and plie. Your variation. Point and plie. Take it to the back and plie. And then little passe moment, slow-mo, let your hip hike. That makes it jazzy. And then, oh, we circle it out, around, in a circle, swirl it to the other side. So you come back to center, first position, parallel plie. As you come in and close, take it out to the side, and then bring it in. Take it to the back, your arms, and center, and then out to the side, scoop it in. Slow-mo, rise up. Hike the hip, take your moment, and rest, circle. Now let these circles take you around your space. Woo, circle the hips and the arms. One more, let it travel. Brings you back, first side. So now, that's the framework. I want you to really bring some exploration and slow motion, right? When we slow it down and make it jazzy, perhaps between the plie, we have an opportunity, take it out to the side, to plie and rise up each time, crossing the wrist perhaps. Take it back. There's that moment. And then a little flick to bring it into plie. Crossing over. Lift up one more time. And there's that moment where the hip can hike up as you reach. And swirl. Bring it around. Big circles. Move around your space. Whole body movement, right? All these different pieces coming together. Set yourself up. 2 feet are one. Left leg. Slow it down, right? Find your balance, right? There's this frame and tableau in jazz where we strike a pose out to the side. You bring yourself to it. You put the cherry on top. As you cross, reach back, bring it back up, plie, passe, out to the side again. Have that moment where you bring it in and then pull up, very dainty, lift the hip, and then take your moment here, that little bonus at the top, and then swirl. Bring it around, scoop it up. Excellent, come back to the center. So adding on to this, again, it's slow, it's controlled. We find the balance, the confidence to be yourself in this. So we're gonna add one more element. If you need, use a wall, get some water. Yeah, last little round here, plant your feet. So for balance, maybe even use a chair, right? There's a lot of beautiful jazz numbers incorporating chairs. You're gonna unfold the right leg and then bring it in for the plie. But the plie is more of a sending the hips back, up, and through. Now, you might cross the hands, you might use support. It's slow. Come back through the center. Take the leg out to the side, parallel. Your variation in the hands and the flick of the wrist. From here, you're gonna bring it in and plie. The plie is that little hip shift forward. Then we pull up, maybe we cross the wrist. Plie through the middle. Now, tendu to the back. Let the arms fly out. Take that moment where you bend and bring the hips through. Passe. Cross over. Hike the hip up. And then a little whoop, little dunk moment there. This time we're gonna circle just once. Bring it to the other side. Good, plant yourself here. Notice the difference. One arm might feel a little longer than the other, the hips more grounded than the other. Use your support. And again, we slow it down, frame it up. Right, picture your outfit, right? Jazz. And all that jazz, we're gonna tendu and send the leg forward with the elegance that you desire. Then plie, but with a little scoop back and rise up, passe. Maybe the palms are crossed there and the torso turns towards me. Awesome. Come back through the middle. Now we're gonna push it out to the side. Good, and then bring it in, plie, gather. Take a swoop back and lift. Now rise up, use whatever support you need, but there's this moment like, a big, elegant yawn. Then, from the center, you're gonna reach back now. And then bring the feet together, swing the hips back, passe, parallel, rise up. And then take it back through the center. Turn it out to the side, or parallel to the side. Gather, swoop, inhale. You're gonna bring the legs seamlessly up now. Cross, right hand comes to your knee. There's a moment here where you lift the hip up and then whoop, little bonus right there. And then circle back around. Woo! Bring yourself back to the middle. Well done. Walk your feet a little wider. Turn it out slightly. Yes. And then just get a feel for, okay, maybe you feel more connected to your core. The limbs feel super long. The legs are elegant, long, strong through the hips and the low back. Now let's say thank you to the body with a big, reach out, 5 points of a star here. And then exhale, like somebody cuts the strings. Oh, you drop down. Hands to thighs. And then push up and reach out. Stretch all this good energy you're creating. And then whoop, let it unravel. Again, from the center, pull up, broaden, reach out, jazz hands, spirit fingers. And then let it go, a little lower that time, yes, and then come back up. Reach out, woo, and then release. Right shoulder comes across, left shoulder comes across. Now, you might stay here if it feels okay on your wrist, otherwise you could turn the fingertips towards your knees. Now you come towards parallel, and then turn it out a little more so it's wider, and get into a stretch through the inner thigh. We did a lot of work parallel with the legs together, so this will be nice to release the inner thighs, the low back. Hinging at the hips, consider even flexing the foot if that feels okay in your body. Pull up through your base. Other side, flex the foot. Again, right, sit the hips back. And left. Good, now back through the middle. Stand all the way up, reach the arms out. Heel, toe, your feet in, your arms and your feet. And then take it back out to neutral, reach up, and then take a bow. Well done. Take a bow. Nice work today. I'm Suzy. I look forward to dancing with you again soon. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, thank you, thank you.